I heard from a young man who is supposed to be a part of our generation, and I saw that it has become a popular thing. Someone who should be burdened, someone whose strength is supposed to be his advantage because that's what the youth have. He began to also say there is a generation rising. You already know that you have journeyed much in the path of iniquity. A knowing inside you is echoing a truth to you that you can no longer prosecute the will of he that sent, at least to the extent that it was required of you. While we are young, we have been bedeviled by spiritual paralysis. It's a spiritual ailment by which, although you are alive, you already know that you cannot fulfill the demand of God for your life again. So a young man is saying a generation is rising. Like prison houses, like chains that prisoners are trapped in, our pleasures have become our chains. Our appetites have become the lock Satan used to trap our ordinations from finding expression. The reason why I am not in any way open to, being sympathetic with whatever excuse you have for the reason why you cannot manifest after the order of God's calling for your life is because I know that you were trapped by pleasure. I know that you chose pleasure against your manifestation. I have studied these things over and over again. There is nothing Satan can lock you inside that you did not like. It was your interest that made you a victim. It was your joy, your appetite that made you a prisoner. The enemy is not Satan, it's you. You love something above God. When you see a man always complaining that it's not easy, it is your love for immorality. It will make God's word become nothing in the face of your appetite. And then we come and shed crocodile tears, sake of emotional satisfaction. One of these days you will want to cry, no tears will come out again. It means that gradually there's an echo, a whisper from the throne eternal towards you. It's called Ichabod. The glory has departed. Something that used to cover you before like a mist, it has lifted from you because we have journeyed long and much. And consciously, deliberately in iniquity, we are not willing to replicate the consecrations that are necessary for manifestation, and we are not willing to pay the price it will take for us to bear the Holy Testament of God. That is how many things are hanging over people now that generations before them should have labored and completed. It was David that fought the war. He gave peace to Solomon. There are many people here. You are already on your expressway to transfer warfare to your children. Transfer battles to your children. Something you are supposed to conquer in your days, you allowed iniquity to prosper over your vessel. Now your children are born into captivity. Children that don't even know the difference between right and wrong, they are already shaped towards iniquity. Their natural disposition is already tilted towards compromise. They were born with chains on their hand because a gullible generation opened the door to corruption. So what is the use of your own life? Why is bread still on your nostrils if you have retired from the war of destiny? So who is it that wants to follow me, says Jesus? Let him deny himself.